20 minutes.
Look at that. Are we live? That's awesome.
We are live now.
What's up, peoples? Was it daylight savings where we were an hour it wasn't? I thought it was an hour forward, back, something. No. Technically I'm
Something.
on time.
Technically, we're on time if you are in Central Standard Time.
Technically.
Then we are on time.
I can't even find the threadcast. I think everyone boycotted it after waiting so long. Let me search for said Cal.
Let's see here. All right, we got the threadcast going. Recording is on.
All right, threadcast. First of all, M Coins gets the win for the best GIF. Am I even logged in? I am 100% voting that. You will get my penny vote, sir, because that is what it is. I mean, I actually don't even have a ton of Leo staked. I mean, I got a good chunk, but it's much smaller than it was because I got a lot of S Leo instead, which I haven't gone on Leo decks to look in a while. Is the UI? I know I'm accumulating yield regardless of what the UI shows, but is the UI show is everything like fixed, or is it still not showing what I'm actually doing?
It's still not showing. It's catching up on the blocks. It's just taking way longer than I expected.
I mean, at the end of the day, I don't give a damn as long as when it's right, I see a nice chunk of earnings sitting there from the last.
Well, what's going to happen is it's going to catch up from the blocks, so it's just going to keep accumulating. So it'll just like start to tick up normally, but then it basically has to like catch up. So you're going to see it work like as you would expect it to, where like every day it'll just accumulate a little bit more, and it just keeps happening. So, but yeah,
you got update.
People get restless for no reason because they like
I said, I don't give a damn as long as it's accumulating. I don't care if I don't see it or not.
Well, that's the thing is like it accumulates. So it's like, what are people so restless about if it accumulates? Like it's literally
UI. I mean, at the end of the day, we all know UI is important. In fact, sadly, that's how we function as humans. Like, appearance.
If you can't see it, it's not happening. That's been my
appearance is more important than actual action. So aesthetics, UI, baby, gotta have the UI. Gotta give the people what they want.
Yeah,
gets the people going.
Yeah, it does.
All right. I gotta go grab my beverage. You can kick off, Leo. I'm sure you got Leo updates. I'll be back in 10 seconds.
All right, sounds good. All right, welcome everybody. I am. Let me fix this really quickly. Welcome to the AMA. We have been doing a lot of heavy pre-show talk. We've got both of us have a lot of things going on personally and business-wise, so we've been chit-chatting before the live streams a lot. So sorry that we've been continuously late. I think next time we'll do the pre-show like an hour before we're supposed to go live. So we'll have to see about getting that resolved. And I'm just trying to pull up I'm trying to edit the YouTube link into my threadcast because then I can show you the new live streaming feature, which is cool. Edit thread. You know what? I just not have picked it up yet. I think it hasn't cashed in yet. That's nice. I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but the Hive nodes have been atrocious lately. I can't get Hive keychain to work half the time.
What? Hive nodes not behaving well? No. That would never happen. Stop it.
It's crazy.
Buy more Bitcoin.
I'm trying to just
stack more there.
I can't even get the nodes to pick it up. All right, whatever.
That was
We'll have
funny.
to go without it for the time being.
Morty, no cat hat today. I guess I have been wearing a hat pretty often. It's usually because I don't feel like brushing my hair. So, which I guess technically I brushed it, sorta, kind of, maybe. You know what it is that I haven't been going to play basketball in the last couple months because I had hurt my thumb. So, not that I like brush my hair to play ball, but I don't want to wear a hat when I play ball. So I at least comb it so it's out of the way. So since I wasn't doing that, throw on a hat. Cat in the hat. Morty's just trying to get upvotes from me. I'm such a sucker.
All right, yeah, cool. Well, we're live. The YouTube's not updating because I don't know. I can't get the notes to pick it up, but whatever.
Ooh,
if you're looking at the screen,
FOMOing on Ace, I like it.
Yeah, nice. If you're looking at the live stream, we've got the mobile app pulled up. Usually you would see the video here, but again, I can't get it edited in for some reason on chain. So we'll just skip that for now. But this is what it looks like if there's no live stream link. Obviously, I tried to get the YouTube link in, but if there was a YouTube link, you'd be able to watch it right here, which is really nice. So you can watch it in line, and this looks like a Twitch stream. So I talked about this a little bit last week, but I'm pretty proud of the live streaming feature on the INLEO mobile app. It's amazing. The mobile app is a game changer, I think, for using INLEO. I pretty much exclusively use it now. It's 100 times better than the web app. So what's going to happen is we're going to release the mobile app, and then we'll consider finding a way to backport it to the web app because it's just so much better. But yeah, it's been going well, and we keep kind of adding stuff to it. It is ready to go live, so we're kind of just waiting on the Ace presale now because the mobile app is a part of the milestones. So the first milestone for Ace was hit when Ace hit 5% sold out, and then the next milestone is at 10%. So I think that presale is at what, 5.5% or something? Yeah, 5.5%. So only 4.5% more to go, and then the mobile app goes live. So I'm kind of doing my final checks and balances, making sure everything's ready to go live to production for the mobile app. And then, once Ace hits 10% sold out, the mobile app will be live. And I think that's going to be pretty awesome. I'm excited to have all of you guys on it. I'm also excited to start getting some actual feedback on the app because it's just been internally tested by by our team. So I think once it's live, you'll see it's pretty amazing. So I'm excited for that. And then features like this live streaming. We also just added, while I'm here, I might as well do a little demo. We just added this Rafiki on Discord feature. So you guys will actually get this before the mobile app goes live, and you'll be able to use Rafiki for Discord notifications. So I already posted about this, but I'll just show you again. So let's see here. I'll share this in the threadcast. Oh, those are. You'll notice I am on the dev build, so I tend to get some errors here and there, but just ignore that because when you're on production, it does not happen. Let me just restart just restart this. Here's the screenshot of what I get for trying to post a screenshot from desktop. So this is Rafiki's new notification system. I'll just put the screenshot in the threadcast. And the new notification system utilizes the Rafiki 3.0 model, which is connected obviously to the blockchain and also a lot of account data and things like that. So it's actually pretty amazing because the notifications become
like real-time notifications about your Hive/INLEO account. And then you also get AI powered functionalities. So like you can chat with Rafiki. You can like modify your notifications. You can get like an analysis on your account. You can like ask how many people replied to me this week, like all sorts of really cool features and functionalities. So right now, I think the only notification service on Hive is Friday, which is a notification system built by some people on Hive that hasn't really been updated in a long time, and I've been a pretty heavy user of it. So I was looking for something to get updated that could have like cool features added to it. So we decided, Rafiki actually kind of came up with the idea on his own of, maybe we should just build like a cool notification system into Discord and have Rafiki as a Discord app, and then allow people to sign up for the notifications using the mobile app, and then from there you can access things like, like I said, you get like all sorts of different notifications directly to your Discord. So it's pretty cool. It'll be something that I think we can get live pretty soon. If you want to join the open beta for it, maybe just comment in the Threadcast with your Discord ID, like your Discord username. And then I can send you an invite link and you can start using Rafiki for Hive notifications. If you want early access, feel free to do that. And then we'll give you early access to Rafiki on Discord. And again, that's the 3.0 model. So it is completely different than the Rafiki that's on Threads right now. We haven't switched that over to the 3.0 model yet, but once we do, I think you'll notice the difference. It's pretty amazing. I'm just reading through the Threadcast. A couple of you guys are asking me things I don't know. So use the, I think Leo Strategy has been pretty open about this. Use the question mark button at the bottom right of their website if you want to report anything that you think is like a missing feature or bug or whatever. Use that icon and report it directly to them. That's the best way to get things either added or whatever fixed on that side of things. If you ask in here and they're not watching, they're obviously not going to see it. So what else do we got here? What's the guess on the 10% sold mark? I bet it will. I feel like it'll be hit sometime in February, maybe sooner than later, I would assume. But yeah, I bet it's going to happen pretty soon. So Wananda said it's great to see Rafiki do great stuff. Yeah, I mean, we added Rafiki code a few weeks ago, and ever since adding that, like Rafiki is now adding all sorts of features. So you can see here on the apps page, like there's new apps that Rafiki's coming out with. Like Rafiki on Discord is obviously probably the biggest one that you'll see. So you can like link your Discord to Rafiki, and then you can get all these different notifications. So like when someone votes on you, when someone replies to you, mentions you. And these are just like some of the big ones. If you then go to Discord, you can type /Rafiki, and then he'll give you all these different options of different things you can get notified on. And then, like I said, the only other service I know of on Hive that has this is called Friday, and you can actually import. So there's a feature in the Rafiki Discord notifier where you can get notified, or you can import your settings from Friday. So you can actually, like, if you're already using Friday for notifications, you can literally just do this quick import thing, and then it will import all of those settings directly to Rafiki on Discord. So pretty awesome. This is like the first phase of the rollout of Rafiki on Discord. The next phase will be he'll be in public channels. So like right now you can DM him and stuff, but then we're gonna start adding him to public channels on the Discord, and he'll start doing things like moderation, tech support, and other, et cetera, et cetera. So he'll kind of be like a co-pilot for the whole Discord, which will be a big leap forward in terms of like organization. Rafiki is extremely capable at helping with like everything because he's literally trained on everything. So it's pretty amazing, the 3.0 model. in terms of like getting actual support and help with things. So this should go live sometime this week, the whole Discord, Rafiki on Discord thing. And then if you want, like I said, if you want early access, just drop your Discord in the Threadcast. I see Wananda already did that. So I'll send you a link to DM Rafiki, and then you can set up notifications.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, things are coming together. I mean, Rafiki's a pretty amazing, pretty amazing implementation. I'm like, the more I play around with the 3.0 model, the more I'm like, wow, this is a game changer, just because of how much capability it has to be like a real AI app. So INLEO is kind of transitioning from being, just like this kind of, social media on chain to being like a full stack app with AI Copilot features, while obviously also having social media on chain. And then we also added the ability to swap crypto on the mobile app, and this is all powered by LeoKit. So you can literally track and swap any crypto, and it's all through LeoKit's backend. So we basically just integrated LeoKit into the mobile app, and now you have like this cross-chain wallet. So you not only have, like, here you have your Hive and Hive Engine wallet, but then you also have like a cross-chain wallet. So like this is all Hive Engine, but then you can go here and you can go here, and then you can have this whole cross-chain wallet with literally any asset. So see if I might have to hide this to do this, but if I stop and I can connect. I can like show this kind of, let's see here. But like you can go and when you go to this page in the mobile app, you can connect. So there's different ways to connect to the mobile app. You can use Hive Keychain. We've integrated that. You can use direct posting key. We've integrated Leo Auth. There's a couple other sign-in methods if you already have a blockchain account. But then we've also integrated key store functionality. So we've kind of taken the initial key store functionality we built for the INLEO.io app, and we took that and we like really ran it to the finish line in terms of adding like the full feature set. So now you can use Key Store for a lot more on the mobile app. And Key Store is actually the default sign up and sign in method on the mobile app. We also have like sign in with Apple, sign in with Google, and things like that on the mobile app. But the Key Store functionality is actually the default. So now when you log into INLEO, it will actually prompt you to log in with a Key Store wallet. And that is like the multi-chain functionality. So when new users come in, they'll actually get prompted, even if they sign up with Apple, for example, it's going to actually create a Key Store wallet for them. Because, INLEO is going to live, especially with the mobile app, this will become really obvious to you, but INLEO is going to live on multiple blockchains at the same time. So all of this data is going to be spread across multiple blockchains, and then excuse me. And then you're also going to have all the cross-chain functionalities of like swapping and things like that. So you can connect your Key Store wallets here. You can either import one if you already have one, or you can create a new one. Let me just stop sharing for a second, and I can log in here. So once you're signed in with a Key Store, go here. When you go to the wallet page and you click swap, you'll now see that you can do swaps. You can literally swap any asset. So it's got literally any asset you can think of supported here. So you obviously got like Bitcoin, you got ETH, all the major assets, and then you fill in a swap, and it will actually do the entire swap for you. And it's all using LeoKit. So it'll recommend the best route for you. And then if you like everything, you can just review the swap and then perform it. And again, it's got like, because of LeoKit, it's got like 20,000 assets supported. So it's pretty incredible. And it does it all within the mobile app. And then if you use a different wallet type, we're going to add this functionality where you can actually sign it in your other wallet, and then it will still do the swap inside INLEO. So that'll be pretty cool too. Yeah, it's, things are really coming together for the mobile app. It's, it's not just going to be what you're used to in terms of, you know, INLEO.io. It's got all the AI enhancements and all the DeFi features of like swapping and things like that. So the mobile app is going to be kind of like the ultimate thing that I wanted in terms of what INLEO should have been from the start, but the technology just wasn't there. We didn't have the technology from a team standpoint, and we didn't have the technology from like a global standpoint. I mean, just a lot of this stuff wasn't even possible a few years ago. So this mobile app iteration has really become like the ultimate, the ultimate like iteration of what I think INLEO should be. So I'm excited for you guys to get your hands on it. We got like 4.5% more to go on the ACE presale, and then we'll be, we'll be off to the races with the mobile app. I'm excited for you guys to have it. We also got the For You feed is AI powered, so Rafiki controls the For You feed. He understands what you're interested in, and then you're able to either change it, or you can mute certain accounts if you don't like it. Like for example, I can go here and I can say, I can, or that was my own thread. I can go to another thread and I can say I'm not interested in something and mute it, or I can just tell Rafiki to show me less of something. So a lot of amazing features that are all built in and AI powered here. We also added a bunch more themes. So you can see here, there's like a ton of different themes that you can do. And again, I'm on the dev build, so every time I try to change something, I get errors. But it's pretty awesome. We've also got the NSFW. I always wanted that. I'm trying to think of other things I haven't showed you guys yet. All the push notifications you can imagine. Quick voting, which we already have. I'm a big fan of quick voting. But yeah, there's like literally so many different options for themes. I mean, it's crazy. So a lot of these are premium only. If you're not premium, you get access to a handful of themes. But if you are premium, you get obviously all the themes. It's pretty awesome. That's you can also search the settings. I mean, it's like this has really become like, I think when you use it, you're like, wow, this is like a full-fledged, like Twitter level feature parity app, probably even beyond what like apps like Twitter have. So you can do all sorts of cool stuff in it. But yeah, it's amazing. I mean, it's getting there. And like I said, you got, I was mentioning this before, but there's this roadmap section where you guys will be able to vote on what we add next, because I think it's going to become something where we add a lot of functionalities that, the community has always wanted but never had. So a lot of that is on the way. I see a lot of people mentioning stuff about ACE and Leo.
Yeah, there's a lot of Leo strategy questions.
Yeah, I would tag Leo strategy, and also keep in mind that with the Hive nodes, they're like unable to do anything, distribution wise. We've been having a lot of issues too with like Leo.voter and things like that. Ours is a little bit more consistent because we have our own full stack for Hive node infrastructure. So I've already recommended to Leo strategy that they should build that for themselves. Because if you don't have it, I mean, it's like you cannot rely on any Hive nodes for really anything. I mean, there's just so much downtime, and then there's so much rate limiting and all these other issues. So I think what needs to happen is Leo strategy needs to build their own node, and I know that they've already started on that. So just sit tight and be patient, and tag at Leo strategy with any issues. But they are they're working on all of that stuff. So it's just frustrating. I know that Hive is very, like with the price going down, I think you can tell, like between HBD, Hive, nodes, etc. It's just become very unstable. So just stay patient and things will get worked out. But thanks for being patient with not only them, but I know all the Leo stuff, like Mortiz saying the Threadcast's not showing up at the top. I know Mitch was having that too. That's also Hive nodes. Like half the time you refresh, like things just don't load right. For example, I edited this thread like 10 times and it won't update on chain. So whatever. We'll keep dealing with it. I'm sure it'll get worked out soon enough. It tends to happen. If you guys have any questions specifically about the mobile app, feel free to drop them in the Threadcast. I know we got to jump out of here in a few minutes. So if you got anything final before we get this show on the road. feel free to drop them in.
Seems like with crypto down and Hive node issues, everything's a little quiet this week.
Yeah, you definitely notice that when the price goes down, everybody hides, which, you know, is actually the opposite of what you should do. I've talked about that a lot, but when the price is down, you should get more active because then there's less competition, right? Like if there's less competition for rewards, it means you earn more, and then when the price eventually goes up, it's worth even more. So you like exponentially earn more. So I definitely recommend getting more active, not less. Which is, I think, what devs do especially well is like when the price goes down, everybody goes back to work, you know, like everybody's like, wow, all right, time to put in the work and get shit done. So I think like users should start operating the same way, honestly.
100%. I think the mobile app anticipation is unexpectedly getting drawn out because the Ace pre-sale timing, unfortunately, was not great.
Yeah, those
Market
hardest time to
melting.
launch a pre-sale would be during when the market is just tanking.
I don't think I see any questions. That everything was, you got the Ace stuff covered. Tag Leo strategy on all that. Master Lamp says, do all the SRWAs have a bridge to base?
It's a good question for Leo strategy. Also use their you should use their feedback button. So they have a question mark at the bottom right. And you should use that to report anything.
Well, not an exciting one this week, but they all can't be winners. Things are quiet and waiting for the mobile app to launch. It's been plenty of weeks of excitement.
Yeah, well, the longer it takes, the more we add to it and refine it. So
that is true. So
yeah,
they all can't be bangers. Quiet week on the AMA. Ain't nothing wrong.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we'll not too big of a deal. We'll keep grinding. I know it's tough when the market goes down. Everyone's sentiment gets kind of destroyed. But the Leo team has been shipping like crazy. Oh yeah, I feel like we're moving so fast. I feel like I can't even keep up with like sharing everything with you guys. Also because our business model has changed a lot for the Leo ecosystem, where not everything is like social media, Hive, INLEO facing, right? Like I know a lot of people are excited about the mobile app and stuff, but our team is doing so many other things. Like we're making a ton of headway on, the B2B, the B2C, and then something I'm calling B2A, which is business to agent. So in the past week, I think, since the last AMA, we released this new feature, really like a whole new application, if you think about it.
This is called an MCP. So I kind of talked about it a little bit, I think. I can't remember if I talked about it on the AMA or on Friday with Task, but we released a feature called an MCP, which is basically like APIs for AI agents. You could think of it. MCPs are like things that allow AIs to connect to various functionalities. So we created a LeoKit MCP, which I was working on for a while. I was extremely excited about this because now you can literally give any AI agent the ability to trade crypto across blockchains natively, like using Thorchain, Maya, Chainflip, Near Intense, Relay, Rango, 1inch, all these different protocols with literally one single line. So you can literally just copy this line and you can feed it to an AI agent and it can add cross-chain swaps that easily. So our tagline is your AI can now trade crypto. And you can see powered by the best protocols. And then this is what it looks like. So when you integrate it, you can then just have chats with your AI, and you can ask it to buy, swap, for example, in this example, swap 0.5 ETH to USDC on the best route. Then you can see your AI's thinking. It gets you a quote. It pulls it from LeoKit. It says Thorchain's offering the best rate for this. Then you say, okay, go with Thorchain, and then it creates the swap for you. So it's literally agentic swapping for cross-chain. So like traditionally, you'd have to have an app that integrated this whole API. But now with LeoKit MCP, you literally can just do text, like you just text your LLM and then it does it. So yeah, you can see 30 blockchains, 5 or more. There's definitely more than 5. But we're always adding more protocols, so we just set it at that and then said plus. We've got over 107 different dexes, 20,000 plus tokens, and the swap fee is 0.1% for LeoKit. So yeah, it's pretty amazing. You got like these core features are part of the MCP. So once the MCP is integrated, any AI can do these 5 things. Yeah, it literally, the setup is as easy as I told you. You can either just copy that one line and give it to an AI, or you can do these we have a couple different setup methods depending on how you want to do it. So you can either generate a config, you can just give this text prompt to like Claude, for example. You can manually set it up, or you can locally install it. So like, let's say you don't want to use the MCP server that we built. You can actually download the entire MCP package and run it locally. So you don't even need our server to run it. See if I can pull up the NPM. If I go here, you can see we actually open source this. So you can actually just go and download the entire package yourself. So you can run it locally if you don't want to use the server. Obviously, the server is the easiest way to do it, but you're also welcome to do all of this. So this is all very much designed and oriented at AI agents. So I've been kind of joking with the team, but I also mean it, that we had B2C because we have leodex.io, which is B2C. Then we added B2B, which is leokit.dev, which is obviously this, which is the API that any app can integrate, and they can monetize their app by adding cross-chain swaps. This is obviously what LeoDex runs on, so you can add cross-chain swaps using LeoKit. And then we added B2A, which is business to agent. So it's been kind of my joke with the team, but I actually mean it, is like now we literally we're selling the ability to swap across chains to AI agents. So I think that's super cool and awesome. This whole page is really targeting agents. I mean, it's definitely targeting humans too, in terms of like human readability, but we've also built a lot of things that target AI agents. So when someone, for example, opens Claude Code and they say, how do I add cross-chain swaps into my Claude Code? Their AI will be able to scrape this page and know that this is a good option for doing that. Another feature we just released last night, literally, is the blog for LeoKit. So LeoKit now has its own blog where whenever there's a new update, and Rafiki actually plays a big role in this, whenever there's a new update to LeoKit, we now have a blog where a blog post gets written, and then we're able to roll out a very rich blog post in terms of text and SEO and other things in order to do marketing around our new features. So for example, the MCP server went live and now there's a blog post up, and you can see all the different kind of key takeaways, and you can read through the entire blog post. It's got diagrams that explains the new feature that just went live for LeoKit. So it's a good way to keep up to date with like all the things we're doing with LeoKit. Like I said, the team has been shipping like at an unbelievable pace. So we've got so many things in the pipeline between the INLEO mobile app, all these LeoKit updates, LeoKit integrators. We're doing a lot of work on the leodex.io front end to make it better. We're also building the LeoDex mobile wallet app. So that is coming out soon. A lot of things in the pipeline, a lot of things. I don't even think I've listed half the things we're doing. And then obviously all the Rafiki AI stuff is really huge. I think that's kind of a cornerstone of what we're doing. So between all of this stuff, I think we're just on the verge of a massive breakthrough. Just breakthrough after breakthrough, honestly. Like the 3.0 model for Rafiki was this huge breakthrough moment for us, where now Rafiki is co-piloting and coding alongside us, and adding new features and submitting issues to GitHub and scraping for feedback. Now we've got like this autonomous AI that's like helping us build, and it's self-improving every single day. So pretty awesome. Hopefully you guys get excited, by all these different things. I mean, there's just so much, but we're trying to keep things really organized so that you can see all the different updates. So again, like if you want to keep up with LeoKit, I would recommend like bookmarking this blog page. And then whenever there's a new LeoKit feature, it'll get rolled out here, and you'll be able to like read about it. Yeah, it's fascinating times to be developing really any software. I mean, it's like the whole industry has changed. So super, super exciting. Yeah, I'm just excited to keep shipping. I feel like we're shipping more than we've ever shipped. And the capacity of maintaining everything is like 10x, maybe even like 100x, because Rafiki is autonomously helping us maintain everything. So it's one of the biggest gaps we've had in the past is like maintaining and bugs and like maintaining code bases and keeping healthy code bases and branches, etc. And Rafiki is literally able to do all of that. So the times are changing, and as Leo tends to do, we evolve with them. Mitch, any thoughts? I know you gotta run.
Nah, just chilling and watching all the things get built.
There's a lot,
and eventually start using them. I'm always
a
little bit of a lagger to the game of using the things.
Yeah, well, I know you've played with Claude a little bit. You can go to LeoKit's MCP and literally install it, and then you can do text-based swapping if you want to try that out. It'd be a good time.
Nice.
I'm going to run a little experiment I've been considering, which is using the MCP to create an autonomous agent that trades, like a trading bot. So I'm kind of planning on doing that. I'll just throw out like $100 or something and then just say, go trade.
That's what's up. I'm down with that. I'll give it some parameters to follow.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I mean, you can literally say something like, every time Trump posts a tweet, buy Bitcoin and sell USDC or whatever.
That's another way to do it. I wonder if I can. I'm sure I can do it a way where I plug it into like chart data, and I can be like, every time X, thing passes said price or whatever parameter it is.
Yeah, you literally can do anything you can imagine. I mean, now awesome. I posted this as a tweet, but now you can just literally build anything. I mean, it's like you don't need coding knowledge. You can just do whatever you want. And if you have coding knowledge, it just means you're even 100x more capable of doing what you want to do.
That's awesome.
So,
no doubt. Yep. Started going down the rabbit hole, but I'm just scratching the surface. So I need to embrace and not act like a boomer.
Embrace the AI.
I'm not a boomer, but I feel like I'm starting to become one. I'm like, more technology to learn.
Yeah.
No doubt. All right. Well, hopefully we'll have more exciting things next week, aka crypto prices higher.
Yeah, plenty more to come. Also, I think Task and I are doing a Lion's Den on Friday to cover some of the new Rafiki features. So if you want a Rafiki deep dive, come on Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern, I think is what we're going to do. I could be wrong about the time. Keep an eye out for Taskmaster's posts. I think it'll be sometime early Eastern time around noonish.
Yeah, I'm going to have to try and remember to jump on that because I need to get schooled on Rafiki.
Yeah. Oh, it's amazing. I mean, there's some cool shit I'm going to show on Friday. So don't miss it. Set a reminder. Add it to your calendar, KHAL calendar.
There you go.
In the Sooniverse.
No doubt. All right. Well, we'll see you guys Friday then. Cool. Otherwise, Tuesday.
Yeah. Thanks, Mitch.
All right. Later, guys.
Friday and see you Tuesday.